Joolz recently released a new ultra compact called the Dot, and even though it's not available here in Norway yet, we wanted to give our initial impressions of the model based on available information. So what is the Dot then? Essentially, it's a stripped down version of the Aer 2 that's around a kilo lighter, at 5.5 kilos, is a couple of centimeters slimmer when folded, and which costs a lot less, $350 versus $550 for the Aer 2. For those savings, though, it's important to note that the Dot is a significantly more minimalistic stroller than the Aer 2, with no newborn capability whatsoever, no inbuilt leg rest, a much shallower recline that unfortunately still utilizes the Aer's zipper system, and a simpler harness that's still 5-point like Joolz's other models, but without the pad setup to hold the harness out from the seat back, or the Aer 2's two-strap tightening setup. On top of this, the canopy isn't extendable and may be a bit short for younger toddlers, and the model doesn't have inbuilt ventilation. All that being said, from what I can tell, other than the lack of a leg rest, the seat dimensions seem essentially the same as the Aer 2's, making the Dot similarly way up there at the top of the market when it comes to seat size. And Joolz doesn't seem to have skimped on the quality of the textiles either, insofar as can be discerned from pictures, which, if this is true, would make for a nicely premium feeling stroller for the price. With regards to other feature reductions beyond the seat, the Dot's handle is a centimeter lower than the Aer 2's, the shopping basket is less weight capable, at 5 kilos, and the most unfortunate difference being a reduction in wheel size, with the rear wheels being fine at 5.7 inches, while the front wheels at 4.7 are a bit too small based on my experience with other models, and will limit the Dot when it comes to stuff like negotiating uneven pavement. In addition, the smaller front wheels also seem to impact the fold a little bit versus the Aer 2, making it look, in the instruction videos at least, like it takes more conscious effort to tip the stroller back when folding in order to end in a standing fold. All that noted, the Dot does still have a shoulder strap, where its lighter weight and slimmer profile will undoubtedly make it even more comfortable to carry than the Aer 2, and I can't really see any mechanical differences when it comes to stuff like the structure of the chassis, the brakes, the front frame, and so on. And given how well made and durable the Aer 2 is, I would expect the same then of the Dot. So that's the gist of the model from what I can see in any case. We'll definitely buy it in for a full review if it eventually makes it here, but in the meantime, if you have any experience with a Dot, we'd love to hear about it in the comments. In addition, I'd also like to note that if you're currently shopping for a stroller, we have a buyer's guide on our Patreon page which lists a wide range of models that we recommend, with a lot of technical and lifestyle related information. You can find it by following the link in the description. Thank you.